So the next game on our list, moving along, Super Mario Bros. 2, also known as Super Mario Bros. USA. Variation of the game compared to the traditional Super Mario Bros. 2 that we got here is the Lost Levels sometime later. More true sequel. It's quite a derivation in the regular Mario format, but there are a lot of elements of it that got brought into mainstays within Mario games later, like the Shy Guys and Birdos and what have you. Alright, start off with the door to door. The goal is, as it stated, enter the door. It's about as pretty straightforward as a starting mission as you can get, but one that, as a result, can be S-rank time on. You pretty much have no control from the start as long as you avoid hitting the hills. You're going to descend at the same rate as everyone. That's the big part of the run through, is getting that timing on the door. As I did in my particular run through here, I chose to go over to the left. I found there was a lot more space over there when trying to descend, rather than trying to thread the needle there through that narrow part. It's not necessarily any slower to go, because ultimately, as long as you can get his descent to time with right on that door as soon as you hit the floor, it doesn't matter which one of the directions you come in. I found it a little bit easier to move him to the side just as you descend past there, but whichever way works. I've done both. I think honestly the single hardest part is making sure that you're lined up with that door when you drop, so you get that up on press when you hit the ground, because there are a couple of times where I've done it and just slightly off center from the door and then start mashing it up. I'm like a madman and going, it's not working! Just out on the time there. Otherwise it's a pretty quick stage. There's not much you can do to prove it once you get the door in one go. Can't descend any faster. And next one, Veggie Plucking. Pull up the vegetables. Again, it's about like the other one, it's about as straightforward as you can get. You're not wasting a lot of time at that front entrance and just run and go. Yeah. I mean, what more do you need to know? I think realistically, as long as you keep the dash button held down, that's really the... Yeah. So like I did there, I took a little bit of extra time to press the B button, so then that's what makes the underlying difficulty. Ah, I saved it. 0.3 seconds. Haha. You can press the B button just slightly before you get to the plant, so that's where you don't need to be too overly precise trying to line yourself up over with. You just have to get that button pressed once you're close enough. Alright, next one, subspace exploration. I get the mushroom in subspace. Always a fun part of Super Mario Bros. Finding those potions and trying to figure out where you're trying to place them. Usually they correlate with some sort of nearby mushroom, but there are occasional times where you have to drag them to some obscure location to find them. Sometimes they're just there for coins for the slot machine later, rather than the mushrooms themselves, so it kind of varies. This one's the case, the mushroom's right by the doorway. If you do it right, you can actually just put the doorway right by the mushroom and makes it kind of get over there a little bit faster, but it's also important to run. Demonstration individual wasn't. There you go. Run, grab tosses. You don't want to wait. The benefit of doing that is it allows you to get right on top of the door as soon as you lands on the other side there. And as soon as you can get close enough to grab the plant, actually probably pluck it a little bit faster than he did. You didn't notice he actually ran past it, which you probably don't want. And grab it as soon as you are close enough. Toss it. As soon as the door pops in, you're immediately able to enter it. And it's just a matter of doing as quick a jump as you possibly can once it transitions to the next area. And grab that mushroom. I want to see if I can grab it a little faster. Exact same. So yeah, I'm guessing you can still probably shave off a little bit more time if you get really precise on it, but yeah, that shows you kind of the consistency of it. Hey, good morning there, King Retro. Morning. Much appreciate you dropping by. Doing awesome. Happy Friday. Great to see you. And thank you very much there, Gorkwell, with the fireworks. Hope you're doing awesome too. Nice week. Happy Friday. Let's run through a little bit of Super Mario Bros. 2 here. Focus on our best ranked times to see if there's any ones that we can set a new personal best as we work our way along. Alright, so the next one on our list is to the peak. The goal here is to try to reach the top of the mountain, so jumping up as quickly as possible. That apex. Gonna have to climb all the way to the top of the stage to get to that top part of the mountain, so one step at a time. I chose to avoid running into that together rather than trying to wait for them to jump. That way, ideally, I can jump quickly from so out as soon as I land, I can start jumping again. And if you do it just right, you may even be able to jump more quickly from some of those platforms. But mostly it's a quick jump to that first one, immediately jump back up. Let the screen ascend because they can't move until then. Jump between the gap as he drops there, and the Shy Guy immediately jump, jump, jump. Move to the left so you avoid hitting the Ninja again. Jump, jump, jump. And then you're at the top. Like I said, pretty straightforward. Not a lot I can actually do to improve it, but might be able to bound up a little faster. You want to not run into the bad guy, that's probably a big thing. That's the hard part. I landed on the Ninja. Darn it. This being so rushed with my jumps that I wound up missing the precision as a side effect. There we go. Just a little bit faster. Avoid stopping on the platforms as much as possible, except for during those screen transitions. Just go, go, go. Make sure to keep running, or else you're not getting additional jump height. It's a little bit higher if you're running. Alright, next one, egg toss. Always classic. Get to defeat the boss and then enter the mask gate. Classic Mario Bros. 2 boss. Oh. Oh, there it is. It's a pretty rhythmic boss, so you can get that rhythm consistent. You can actually fight pretty quickly. Yeah, just the right distance, you can almost grab and toss in one. Follow through without having to think too much about landing the hit. Again, always making sure to run. If you only run by when you throw something, you throw a little bit more forward trajectory as well. Just makes it land the hits on the Birdo. I think about all you can do to really speed up the time on that would be to grab the eggs just a touch faster. Stick that landing just right. Birdo gives a clear indication where you're going to shoot by. Open up the mouth there, so. There. Edge him out just slightly. Yeah, pay attention to Birdo's mouth. As soon as it opens up, it's gonna shoot an egg, so you just land right on top of it, immediately toss it, and look as you will. Right, so the next one here, Desert Dash. Gotta run through here to reach the pyramid on the other side. Ideally not stopping for all the snakes as you go through. Found this one to be a little bit tricky, just trying to get the precision on some of the jumps and stuff. Toad is a unique character in the Mario Brothers game in that he actually gains speed when he's holding an object, so that's the reason why you saw in the preview, the demo, that they grabbed a creature on their way. So yeah, that wasn't ideal. You want to not land into anything. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, if you can grab the snake at the start, that gives you a lot of speed up. The rest of it's just trying to land these jumps more precisely than I was, so you're not losing momentum. Yeah, like through there, if I had jumped just slightly further and landed on that second or third tier on the pyramid instead of that one, then I could have just ran straight forward underneath the platform instead of having to try to jump over the coupon and running into the plant. Just didn't help me out much. That part worked out nice. Jump, jump, jump. Not losing any additional momentum there. And you can't enter the door while you're carrying something, so you have to make sure to remember to drop it before you do that. I'm just going to waste time trying to get through there. See if I can do that without running into the plant this time. Keep trying to catch him in midair and it doesn't quite work. There we go. That's all I wanted. Still do a little bit more precise than some of those jumps, but a little bit faster there. Alright, next one, over and out. Another quick stage run through kind of the first half of the ice world. You can play as good old Luigi, one of my favorite. Especially in this stage, just there's already natural sliding mechanics with the ice, just makes it doubly slippery. There you go. Rock it away. Yeah, ideally you want to try to avoid running into those creatures as much as possible. And you get the angle right in that jump, so that's me up a little bit. Otherwise, you're pretty much just running full bore from start to end. Yeah, as long as you remember where all the little chilly creatures are, so you got that first one to start off with. Fish are never really in the way, so you don't have to think anything about them as you're moving. You got the set of two there. As you come across there, you want a quick jump over, and then the set of two here. So ideally, if you do a shorter jump over those two, you can do kind of a long jump afterwards to avoid the next two, rather than running into it like I did there. And there's another one on that platform. You actually had two options: either jump over the platform, or as you land from this one, you could just duck and then slide the rest of the way, and then from under it afterwards. So that worked out pretty fine. I don't exactly get slowed down jumping, so that's obviously not a huge deal one way or the other. The big part is just making sure that you get those jumps timed early on, so you're not running into the critters. That works too. There you go. Precise. Don't run anything. Alright, moving on to the master stages. Evasion is Key. You gotta use the key to open the door, so that's kind of the first part of this stage here. You ride the Pidgeot's magic carpet across the gap here to reach the next side. Then make your way down the second of those little pots to find the key that you need. Then quickly climb back out. What did the Phantom Mask there and make your way into the door. Rare example of where you can go into a door while carrying something. But as always, I try to do this as quickly as possible, then you want to avoid waiting for it to come to you. As long as you can keep your speed up while you're running there, you can do a running jump and land on top of them. It usually gets quite a bit of jump height, so shave a little bit of time to start that way. Yeah, the next part is being able to time your move here. You move a lot faster when you're in as Luigi than you are with the carpet. You start to outrun it there, as you notice when I make the jump off. So the sooner you can jump off that to make your way forward, the better. The rest of that's pretty easy. Then you drop down here, just run jump to the next platform, and then jump the rest of the way up, and go. Let's see if we can speed up just slightly on that one part. This part I can't speed up too much. There's 4 of those altogether. I think I could have almost made it. Slightly ahead of them. If you can get the timing down upon exiting the carpet there, that you can land from one spot to the next without doing too much stuttering, then improve it just slightly more that way too, but I'm happy with that. Alright, next one, the Destroyer of Dreams. Pretty ostentatious title. Alright, goal here is to defeat the first boss of the... This guy. This guy? Yeah, it's the first boss in the game. It's one of the fun bosses. Just gotta time your bomb tosses there so that when the explosion goes off, the monster is standing in the same spot. This can get kind of tricky. You also want to speed your way through this first part so you're getting to them as quickly as possible. Bomb. Grabbed an extra bomb from the platform there so that I had ammo coming into the room. I'm not wasting as much time for the bomb to fit through those afterwards. Yeah, as soon as you place those 2, that'll take care of the wall. But yeah, ideally if you can bomb him with bombs like 1, 2, 3, that would be able to do the run through even quicker. Hard part is simply because of how he tosses a lot of the bombs out, and being able to manage to get that first one from the one I carried off. I could, like I said, run immediately back to those 2 that were sitting over there. Right. But yeah, if you can get one of those other bombs immediately afterwards, you can possibly faster. Sometimes that happens, which isn't ideal. You need to be close enough to the wall that you actually drop it on the wall instead of just throwing it against it. But yes, I can duck jump through there. If I could have gotten some of those other bombs that hit him a little bit sooner, that would have been so much better. But being able to bypass the doorway by just a duck of jumping through the time pit. Cool beans. Proof of concept. Alright, so next stage on our list, Cloudtop Climb. A bit of trouble with this one when I did it, but again, it's a pretty straightforward stage. You're just climbing up the clouds. Our part is just trying to avoid those shy guys who are literally right in the way as you're going up. You're like, nope, gotta wait. They're really hard to jump through, so. Shrinking is ideal because it wastes a bit of time, but it's sort of standing there staring at the shy guys, so you kind of have to toss up at that point of where do you want to waste the time. Either way, you're wasting it. If you can get up there at just a slightly faster speed so that the shy guy is just the half step further to the right, you could potentially land there and jump before he gets to the edge and avoid taking the hit, but never quite get up there fast enough to get it to work. Jump, jump. I'm just glad I jumped fast enough to avoid that hit. Yeah, and that's where the problem comes in, is being able to come up these hills fast enough and having the space to even land on. Which makes it such a tricky stage to do quickly. Shy guys were in the way, it'd be a little bit easier, but also it's hard in the stage to jump up on the platforms quickly too. Still didn't avoid hitting them, but I managed to bound up the clouds just slightly faster, so improvement all the way, same. Yeah, if you could manage to get up there without running into the shy guy, that'd be so much better, but can't quite get it to work out that way. Alright, last master stage here, way over time. Pull up and board the rocket, kind of similar to the one to do with Luigi there, but different stage. And make your way quickly across all these whales to reach the other end of the stage. Biggest problem I have with this stage is the timing on the whale spouts. These first few jumps are straightforward, you're basically just moving forward. Start just slightly to land on top of the spout instead of. One of the few runs I did where I didn't run straight into some of the spouts as a group, because like I said, the timing gets kind of tricky. Yeah, a couple quick jumps across those, which floats, then able to do a pretty decent jump across here. This spot ends up being kind of tricky, just landing on top of that. The reason I did that is if I don't, I'm running straight into that one afterwards. because I don't get enough height to jump on top of it with the timing of the spout. So jump from that one to the next one, you'll have the height you need. Similarly, if you can land on top of that one, I didn't, but you could, you'd be able to just float jump over to the ice blocks afterwards. Be able to make a straight shot. So I lost a bit of speed as a side effect, stuttering and landing on those other spots there to compensate for the fact that I now had the pot and the spout in the way. Yeah, that's what I wanted to not do. I can land on the one spout if I can get there fast enough, it looks like. There we go. That was for a smoother transition through this section. Didn't press the B button as quick as I could have, but that's alright. A little bit of improvement there. Alright, this is the end of the Mario Bros. 2 stages here. 1-1 Dream Run. Gives you a full run through of the first stage of the Mario Bros. 2, so including the segment here with going through the door, and the segment here with grabbing the turn up, and a couple of the other segments they're already done in various parts of the run through, so stitching them all together. I want to try to not waste too much time bouncing in between the enemies there, because it slows you down a bit. A couple different ways you can make yourself up that direction. That actually helps to avoid the going through those doors altogether to climb up there, but this method slows down the process a bit. But you want to take the secret route, that's important. Again, you don't want to waste too much time with the Shy Guy though. You come up the back way. Take you right to the Birdo, and as I did with the previous part of the speedrun. Alright, clearing World 1-1 made easy. Starting off there, descend through the clouds, take out that first door, pop through there, just those first few enemies, and then it's a bounce, 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 bounce up to the top, across the waterfall, across the logs, and bounce up across over the power block, down by the cherries, get to that first note. Work those quads. If you do a squat jump off this enemy's head, get even more height. If you do so, you can actually make your way up onto the platform. But you don't have to do that. It's really not necessary for the amount of time that it takes for you to charge up the jump, get up there, make it to that door, go through the door, and come back around. You're just as well going through the door and climbing. It's fine, to be honest. It may be just slightly faster, but for the S rank time, it's not that much more efficient. Ultimately, the big part is to make sure that when you get into there, you head to the left instead of going through the door the rest of the direction. Yeah, good to see you there, Uncle. Welcome. One morning. Friday. Again. Hope you're able to enjoy a little bit more Halo there this morning. Still playing a little bit of Nintendo World Championships this morning, so went through some of the different stages here. Yeah, when you get over there, grab one of those bombs, and the bomb flickers, hold it for just under a second, and drop it to blast a hole in the wall. You ideally want to get the timing right so you're blowing up the rocks and not blowing up with your hand or dropping into the hole. You make it through the door, come back up the other side, just take care of the Birdo there. Spits out eggs once every 4 seconds or so, so hop on it, pick it up, throw it right back at her. Like I said, you notice as soon as you get his jukes, it shifts her sprite pattern there, the little snout open thing, so that's about the time that you need to prep yourself for the jump. They don't even climb up any of the whole section of the stage there because it's longer. So. It's more reliable, yeah. Then I'll have to worry about doing the timing right. Yeah, so the classified, drop straight down through here. Do that door as quickly as possible. Don't waste time. Jump over these enemies. Do that bound across here like I showed in the demonstration. Continue that bound across here, avoiding the enemies. Start a jump, start a jump. Yeah, otherwise rather than stopping there to charge up and jump, bounce your way up there, make it all the way to the other door, come through that door, it's about the same. Can't imagine it's realistic any faster. You have to charge jump that, but then what you do, then my preferred method, just detonate myself on them. I don't need the damage, and it makes it pretty precise. That's the one spot where I lost time, is trying to get that run jump up the hill. And there too, that was also poorly done. I was trying to see if I could get the speed done a little bit more efficiently by fighting it close to this thing, but it really isn't any benefit to doing it that close. I'm not closing the gap in any real way. Yeah, it came out a few weeks ago. We had a chance to check it out on its release day then and did a few of the run-throughs, but trying to see about highlighting some of the stages as we played over the weekend and some other ones off stream. There's a couple spots there at the boss thing where I can run. Really wasn't concerned about it because I got the S range, so I was like, yeah, that's good enough. Missed the jump. I knew that was gonna happen. Can't have that, we get the hit for later. That was partly why I took the time. I was expecting to land on it the first off, so that threw me off. I managed to recover it before I got the second shot off, but then missed the second egg. Much nicer. Got here soon enough to match the rhythm of the music. You can do this. Yeah, that's why I missed the one time. So you keep jumping at that weird awkward spot. Almost shaved off a full 6 seconds. Sweet. There you go. Yeah. Run through some of the S range times there. Hey, thank you very much, Dr. Taco. Good to see you this morning. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. You're having a nice week. Enjoying your regular streaming there. Always good to have you drop by. Yeah, happy Friday. We're trying to cruise our way through, checking out a couple of handful of the other games we haven't had a chance to highlight here on the stream. So, set a few PBs where I can run through the video and go like, I can fix that a little bit nicer. It's been fun.